What if the place you're running from is the only place where your life finally makes sense? What if every step away is actually leading you into something you can't escape? And what if the moment you hit rock bottom is exactly where God is waiting for you? The sun rises over a quiet land. A man walks alone. His name is Jonah. He's not just any man. He hears from God. And one day, God speaks again. Go to Nineveh, that great city, and speak against its evil. Jonah stops walking. His face tightens. Nineveh? No, not them. That city was known for violence, cruelty, darkness. Jonah didn't just fear them, he hated what they stood for. So instead of going east, Jonah turns west, fast. He heads to the port, boards a ship, pays the fare, and without looking back, he runs. The ocean is calm, the wind is gentle. The sailors laugh, work, talk. And for a moment, it feels like Jonah got away with it. He sits quietly. No voice, no warning, no sign. But something isn't right. Then suddenly, the wind shifts, the sky darkens. A low rumble rolls across the sea. The waves begin to rise, then crash hard. The ship jerks violently. Men stumble. Voices rise in panic. "Throw the cargo overboard! Lighten the ship!" Water slams against the sides. The storm is not normal. This is different. This is targeted. Below deck, Jonah is asleep, deep asleep. A sailor bursts in. "How can you sleep? Get up! Pray to your God!" Jonah slowly opens his eyes, and in that moment, he knows. This isn't random. This storm is because of him. The crew gathers. Fear is everywhere. "We need answers." They cast lots, and the answer falls on Jonah. Silence. All eyes on him. "Who are you? Where are you from? What have you done?" Jonah swallows. "I worship the Lord, the God of heaven, who made the sea and the land." The men freeze. Their fear grows deeper. "What have you done?" Jonah looks at the raging ocean, then back at them. His voice is quiet, but certain. "Throw me into the sea, and it will become calm." They hesitate. They try rowing harder, but the storm gets worse, stronger, relentless. Finally, they have no choice. They lift him and throw him overboard. The moment Jonah hits the water, everything changes. The wind stops. The waves fall still. The sea becomes calm. The sailors stand frozen, shocked, reverent. But beneath the surface, Jonah sinks, deeper, darker. The light fades. The water closes in. Then, something moves, huge, fast, and in a single moment, Jonah disappears. Total silence, total darkness. Jonah opens his eyes. He can't see anything. The air is heavy, the space is tight. He realizes where he is. Inside a great fish. Time passes, slowly. No sun, no sound, just his breathing and his thoughts. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. No escape, no control, no distraction. Just him and God. At first, fear, then regret, then something deeper, surrender. Jonah finally speaks, not out loud at first, but from his heart. "I called out, and you heard me. I am driven away from your sight, yet I will look again toward you." His voice grows stronger. "I will say, salvation comes from the Lord." In the darkest place of his life, Jonah finally stops running. Suddenly, movement. The fish rises, faster, faster. Pressure builds, light breaks through, and then Jonah is thrown out onto dry land. He gasps, coughs, falls to the ground. Alive, still breathing, given another chance. And then, God speaks again. Same command, same mission. Go to Nineveh. This time, Jonah doesn't run. The city is massive, crowded, loud, full of people living far from God. Jonah walks through the streets. His voice echoes. 40 days, and Nineveh will be overturned. People stop, listen. Whispers spread. Something shifts. The message reaches the king. He stands, removes his robe, sits in ashes, and makes a decree. Let everyone turn from their evil ways, from the greatest to the least. They respond, they change, and God sees it and shows mercy. Jonah steps outside the city and watches, waiting, expecting destruction, but it doesn't come. Instead, mercy. Jonah's face hardens. He's not happy. He's angry. This is why I ran. I knew you were gracious, compassionate, slow to anger. He sits under the burning sun, frustrated, confused. God causes a plant to grow, giving Jonah shade, relief. Then the next day, the plant withers. The sun beats down again. Jonah is miserable. And then God speaks. You care about a plant that you did nothing to grow. But should I not care about Nineveh, where so many people live? Jonah sits in silence. The question lingers.
Have you ever run from something you knew you were supposed to do? Not because you didn't understand it, but because you didn't agree with it. Maybe it felt uncomfortable. Maybe it didn't make sense. Maybe it challenged your pride, your fears, your plans. So you avoided it, ignored it, ran the other way. At first, nothing happened. It even felt like you got away with it. But deep down, something wasn't right. Because purpose doesn't disappear when you ignore it. And God doesn't give up when you run. Sometimes. The storm you're facing isn't there to destroy you. It's there to redirect you. And sometimes, the darkest place in your life isn't punishment. It's a turning point. A place where distractions are gone. Where excuses fade. Where you finally hear clearly. And when you turn back, when you stop running, you'll realize something powerful. God didn't replace you. He didn't abandon you. He gave you another chance. So the question is, what are you running from? And what might happen if you finally turned around? If you enjoyed this animation, subscribe to Aura Scripture and share it with someone who needs encouragement today. It takes a long time to create these videos, and your support truly goes a long way. Thank you.